So, ladies and gentlemen, our speaker tonight, Sir Al Ainsley-Green.
What is good for Swindon is good for business. And my strapline, Carpe Diem, seize the day. And I believe that mantra is more relevant now than it has been for a long time. Business should care about its local community, its social responsibility. And if it doesn't, who else will?
I think it's really important that business gets involved in the local community, because the challenges that are there in the space that we now live in with the councils and the government and austerity, if businesses in the private sector don't step up to try and fill that gap, then you're going to have large areas of inequality. And I think it's the responsibility of every business to do what they can.
Why should we care about children? Well, the hard reality that should make politicians sit up and even lie awake at night is this: children today will be the productive adults to support an ever-aging population. So we need healthy, educated, creative and resilient children with the life skills to thrive.
The Foundation has then filled a vital gap in providing funding for charities and organisations doing good in Swindon and Wiltshire.
But the hard facts, based on libraries of data, are that for far too many of our children, their outcomes for health, social care, education, youth justice and poverty are some of the worst in the developed world. The inevitable conclusion is we have to build local communities with resilient children at their hearts. Here's my final mantra for you. It takes a whole village to raise the child. Parents and families, critically important, but also communities, schools, faiths, voluntary organisations, professional staff, business, local government and national government. So how do we build the Swindon village?
I've got a mantra of if you can, then you should.
Yeah.
And you know, there are huge organisations in the Swindon area that have got a huge amount of resource, whether that be financial, whether that be help. And the reality is, if we don't all step up and make that gap and fill that gap, then there's going to be generations that are going to be lost. And to try and undo that into 50 years' time is going to be, you know, beyond the point of no return, I think. So,
for business to be truly effective, they need to give back to their community. Businesses do lots of great things, and we are a good vehicle for them to achieve more with the funding that they have. Businesses may be able to make a small donation to their community, but with our funding, maybe we could match with them and make it a much bigger gift. We could also help businesses focus in areas of need in the town and help them achieve their CSR objectives.
The reason why business should be involved is because they are our workforce. They are the people who are going to care for us. They're going to be the people who make the decisions about us, about our world. And we are not doing the best job by the children currently that we definitely can. What are the optimum conditions for children? And they are to be part of a community. They are to be part of small groups of caring adults. That makes all the difference, but that takes investment.
So working with the Community Foundation really helps because it's your expertise really. I probably could do it on my own. I don't know how successful I might be, but it's certainly useful to have that foundation, that knowledge and connections, so it will definitely help us in the future.
a phrase we've got in the business, you know, look, if all of you do only 1% more, that's a hugely powerful collective thing, you know, and that I think that's the difference. If everyone does that one little bit, it adds to something large.